What if your last name Scott was a brand, not a family? You ever notice how some last names sound fancy, but when you trace them back, they got blood on them? Let's talk about that surname Scott. Sounds respectable, right? Like bagpipes and tartan kilts. But if you're a black family in America with that name, that Scott might not be heritage. It might be ownership. See, during the transatlantic slave trade, Scottish settlers dragged that name from Highland clan systems and stamped it onto African bodies like a clan logo. It came from the old ethnic Scots identity, a label that marked property, not people. Scott didn't just cross the ocean. It rode on ships as branding, burned into generations of stolen identities. Here's the sick twist. That name followed us like a ghost, branding black families as Scottish property long after freedom papers were signed. It erased our African names, our origins, replaced them with clan tags. By the time the Great Migration hit, Scott families poured into Harlem, Brooklyn, the Bronx, carrying a name that had crossed continents on the backs of their ancestors. You can still trace it, the Scots of New York, descendants of people treated like exportable clan property. So when you hear that name, understand, it's not just a family name. It's a receipt, a relic, a mark of how Scotland's clan system turned human beings into walking property lines. And yet, those same families took that name and made it powerful. From plantations to projects to boardrooms, black folks flipped Scott from a brand of bondage into a banner of resilience. That's the real flex. Say it proud, but know where it came from. Receipts, Scott surname originates from Scottish Highland clan systems. The name was imposed on enslaved Africans during the transatlantic slave trade. Great Migration, 1910 to 1970, saw thousands of black Scott families move to New York. Concentrations found in Harlem, Brooklyn, and other northern. If you're rocking a name that history tried to turn into a brand, follow for more untold black history they tried to bury. Comment, I never knew, if you just learned where Scott really came from.